Welcome friends to your YouTube channel Ajay classes. Today our topic is working capital assessment under cash flow method. Friends, as we know that there are three methods by which we can assess the working capital requirement. The first one is turnover method. The second one is second method of lending or maximum permissible bank finance method, and the third one, the less commonly used method, the cash flow method, but this method is very important method. Today we will discuss how working capital assessment is done under this method. First of all, we see in which industry or in which cases we will apply the cash flow method. This cash flow method is used under seasonal industries. Seasonal industries are those industries in which cash flow are not evenly throughout the year, like garment industries. Suppose a manufacturer is manufacturing summer garments, so his sale will be more in summer and before the summer. However, in the other months his sale will be low and the revenue accordingly will be low, but the expenses and in that month is not low. Might be he is procuring the raw material in the month of October, November, December. In that month sales are zero, but there are some expenses which he is occurring. Hence he is having some deficit in the payment and receipt. There we are using cash flow methods. What are the components? What are the components of cash flow method? In a cash flow, first component is opening cash, where we will start from opening cash. Then we will see receipts, how much receipts we will get in that particular month. Then payments, how much expenditure we need to incur in cash in that particular month. Then receipt, opening plus receipt minus payment will become deficit, or it may be surplus also. After that, when we find out that deficit or surplus, we will see how our working capital limit will be assessed. When we will find out deficit and surplus, then we will set the working capital limit, and after that working capital utilization and closing cash. These six are the components of the cash flow method. This is the example. In this we are taking an example of a garment industry. The garment industry is manufacturing both winter and summer garments and other garments also, which are throughout the years, like socks, like handkerchiefs, like that. Okay, here we have spread the whole year into a 12-month segments, starting from April 2023 March 2024. What we have presumed that opening cash flow is 2 lakh rupees. Okay, in the month of April 2023 there will be no sale for the winter garment. He is a wholesale of the winter garments, so his product will begin to sell before winter season. The winter season is around November, December, January, February, but his winter garments start to sell from the month of August onwards. So he will get 11, 20 lakhs, 20 lakhs, 20 lakhs. This is the sale from winter garments. Okay friends, now the sale of summer garments. Like the sale of winter garments start early, summer garments sales are also starts early from January. This January 50 lakh sales, then February sales, then March sales, then in April also it's some sales, May, June, July there are some sales. These are the sales of the summer garments. Now the sale receipts of other garments These garments are regularly used in all seasons, and seasons does not affect the saleability of these garments. Then other income might be interest on FDs or some garbage sales, some maybe some other operating incomes. This we have captured. So total receipts of every month we have spread it down, and it's coming like that. In April 2023, 20 lakh receipts will be there. Then May 2023, 41 lakhs receipts, and like that, it is going on. Okay. Then we coming with payment. These are the receipts and these are the payments. Payment for the winter garments, because the sales start from August, we procure the raw material for the winter garments much early. We have given payment for winter garments, that is raw material, for 20 lakh, 40 lakh, 39 lakh, 20 lakh, 25 lakh up to August, and then we manufacture it and sell it to market. Then payment for the summer garments, for that also it comes early, and it is like that. Then we manufacture and sold. Payment for other garments, these are other garments payments, we have made it. Operational expenses, these are the operational expenses, like manufacturing expenses or other expenses, power expenses, something like that. These are the operating expenses. These are friends, this is only example. Many expenses, many receipts may be added down, and plus minus also. So total expenses is like that. Deficit before working capital loan. Here what we will see, that total receipts 2 lakh plus 7 lakh plus 10 lakh plus 1 lakh, it's 20 lakh. For the month of April, total receipts we are having 20 lakhs, but we need to pay 31 lakhs. We need to pay 31 lakhs, we are having 20 lakhs, so there is a deficit of 11 lakhs, and this deficit will be opening of May 2023, and then it will be go on like that. Then in May it is a deficit of 10 lakh, then 9 lakh, then 4 lakh, 18 lakh, 13 lakh, 26 lakh, 29 lakh, 15 lakh. Interestingly, after December the deficit becomes surplus, and it is 2 lakh, 4 lakh and 1 lakh. Why? Because in that receipts are more than expenses. Okay friends, so you can pause the video here and understand the concept of payment and receipts first. Then we will move forward how after this deficit, how we will set the working capital limit for that company. Okay, up to this is the same from the previous slide. Deficit before working capital loan is same from previous slide. Now we are proposing the working capital limit. How we will set the working capital limit? The peak deficit, we will find the peak deficit in the previous slide. What is the peak deficit? The peak deficit is 29 lakhs. The peak deficit is 29 lakhs in the month of November 2023. Okay, then we will set a working capital limit in and around of rupees 30 lakhs. Why? Because 29 lakhs is the peak deficit, and 1 or 2 lakh is the interest portion. He has to give the interest on working capital availed also, and then the interest will also be added in this operational expenses. Hence we have set the working capital limit of rupees 31 lakh here. 31 lakh we can set the working capital limit, but he will not avail the whole limit in the month of April only. Why? In the month of April the deficit is 11 lakhs, so we will allow only rupees 11 lakhs plus some interest portion also. It may be at 12 lakh. So he has availed 12 lakh in the month of April. Interest on working capital we have assumed 0.09 lakhs. So closing balance is 0.92. How this closing balance has been calculated? It is minus 11 plus 12 minus 0.09. So this is the closing balance. This closing balance is the opening balance of May 2023, and in the month of April our outstanding working capital limit will be 12 lakh only. Now we move forward to the May 2023. In May 2023, opening cash flow will be 0.92 cash balance, and total receipts will be 52.92, total expenses is 51, and there is no deficit, there is a surplus. There is surplus of 1.92. Hence, we will not take further working capital in the month of May. Then the closing balance will be 1.83 after interest on working capital. In this month also, outstanding limit will be same to rupees 12 lakh only. Then this will be opening balance of this, and accordingly it will go on. You can see in the month of June, July, it is a surplus, not deficit. Hence, we have not availed any working capital in the month of June and July, and the outstanding limit is only 12 lakh rupees. However, in the month of August 2023, there is a deficit of rupees 6.34 lakhs. For this, we have availed the working capital limit, further working capital limit of rupees 7 lakhs, and 12 plus 7, it's become 19 lakh as outstanding. Okay. In the month of September, there is a no deficit, we have not availed anything. In the month of October, again deficit is there, we have availed the limit, and the total limits become 19 plus 8 is 27 lakhs. Now, in the month of November, it is deficit of 2.80 lakhs. Again, we have availed the remained working capital limit. Our original working capital limit was 31 lakhs. Okay, that is the peak deficit of month of November plus interest portion. This is the peak deficit in this slide. This is November. This is also November. What we see, 31 lakhs. After availing 4 lakhs, the remaining portion of working capital. So it has matched, this deficit has been matched by the 31 lakh working capital limit. After that, December, we saw that 14.98 lakh is a surplus. It's a huge surplus. It is a cycle of the business now. When in some month there is a deficit, it will be automatically surplus in some months. So hence, December onwards there are surplus, you can see. So if there is a surplus, we can repay back the working capital limit of rupees 13 lakh. Out of 14.89, we assume that company has repaid back the 13 lakh working capital limit, and accordingly 31 minus 13, it's become 18 lakh only. Again, in the January, it is a surplus of 18 lakhs. We have repaid 17 lakhs, and it become 1. Again in February, it is 3.85 lakhs. We have repaid 0.50, and it's become 0.5. Friends, what we see here, first we need to spread out the year in month wise. Then we have to calculate the receipts of the month wise and expenses of the month wise. We need to calculate deficit of peak month, that is the November 2023 in this example. Accordingly, we will set the working capital limit, how much working capital limit we can sanction to this company. Here we are sanctioning 31 lakhs. According to the deficit, we are allowing the withdrawal of working capital limit out of 31 lakhs. In the month of November, it becomes full availed working capital limits of 31 lakh, and after that it's reducing by excess surplus. Here we have discussed how we can calculate working capital under cash flow method. Friends, we can reconcile the payments and expenses with CMA also. And sometimes we get CMA and cash flow both. For example, sales. How we can reconcile, for example, sales. How we can reconcile the receipts of sales from the CMA. You can see in CMA there is opening debtors plus sales minus closing debtors should be receipts. These receipts should be matched with these receipts. If this is not matching, there is some error in projecting the cash flow or in CMA. Like that, purchases also you can match opening creditor plus purchase minus closing creditor. Whatever the balance is there, it is the payment to the raw material supplier. And like that, operational expenses and all these things you can cross check with CMA. So this point is important point. Okay, then drawing power in cash flow method. Drawing power in cash flow method has been said considering the deficit in the each month. In this month we have allowed only 12 lakhs. Why? Because the company needs only 12 lakhs. Why should we allow 31 lakhs whole limit? We will allow gradually when the business needs that, and after that we will reduce the DP accordingly when the business is having surplus. So this is how we are setting the drawing power in the cash flow method. Thank you friends. Thanks for watching this video. Please like, subscribe and share the video.